Spirits of Amazonia is a free prequel DLC for Green Hell. We'll listen to the intro and then jump through some of the mechanics for this mode.
Dear Mia, I knew I should be there with you. If there's a chance, your mom would promise that they would help you. I just need to find the Yabawaka. I'm not in any danger. You know they are friendly. I just need to gain their trust, like you did. Don't worry, I'll fix this. Just wait for me. And Mia, imagine how we could change the world.
I had no idea what was going on that boat initially, because the natives made no sound, the arrows made no sound, the impact made no sound, the driver's just standing there ignoring the assault. It was very confusing, but you really can't do anything, you just go along with it.
Anino ananake fumahine. Ele
Majako. Yo Kongo mia. Where Yabawaka.
Hakta ananake tam anito en cantalo teko.
Nga Jako nga wezu.
Hakta brako. He maki ataimo hina.
Waraha es nue egua. Hea sokua nea actuese. Nyomwe. Hea es kuazenea.
Flemo jinakda tikna malo.
So we have 4 things we have to do in this open world setting. That is to read their legends, figure them out, solve them. To find and burn in pyres any dead natives from their tribe. To heal any injured warriors from their tribe. And to destroy the evil natives that attacked them. Now to start with, this little village is pretty great, and I'm not sure if I like it better or worse than the one from the Xbox game. This one's kind of nice, and it gives you have the water right here, so you always have fresh water. And you can actually build in the village, which is really nice. In the Xbox version, you can't build in the village, and the water is already weird stuff, so you can't drink it. But in the Xbox one, you have a fire that burns forever. So that's also really awesome. So this is where we see we're getting into the legend aspect here. Basically, you gotta find these things, remove the leaves, make them visible again, and then stand in front of them to read them. Just getting that rope on this thing. So we're gonna dust, and step back and look at it.
Its yell sounds like 100 dead monkeys whose spirits are still in pain.
I love that legend. That is the best, most entertaining one. So after that, you come around the corner, you find this fella. Now he's got a little boo-boo on his arm and thus cannot possibly get his grown man self up and back to the village. So we have to bandage his boo-boo. Not all of them just have a plain wound, some have other things, but a lot of them just have a need for a bandage.
Quoi? Eso, toi. Monsieur croit que es ouais. Musique comme ça.
At this point, Boss Man here gives you a tiny little bit of map. Your mission log actually says to go find the boat, and after sleeping and saving, I go find the boat, which is a pretty handy place actually to start out because it has some canned food, it has a bed, it has a non-functional radio that will come up later, and yeah, also our next sort of thing that we have to do for the natives. So down south is our boat. And the first thing we encounter is dead Pedro. Poor Pedro.
Poor Pedro.
Now, in the little screen, you'll see the natives, when you find them, will basically be a female native on her back with that axe buried in her chest. Always looks like that in VR. In the game, on Xbox, you'll find these natives strung up on trees.
Hello?
Radio doesn't work.
And it's broken. Great. At least they know I'm here. Wherever here is.
Yeah. Now we're coming upon our first tiny village. So you'll see this a lot. There's two guys, one little hut, and a totem. And you have to kill the two guys, destroy the totem, and destroy the hut, which you do just by whacking on them. But first, must dispatch with the locals. Once you do all these things, this is basically on repeat. And you just keep going around the map and doing these things until you get 1,000 points of trust, and then you proceed with the ritual in the native village. Now, some of these villages for the bad natives are larger, and you will encounter more huts, more constructs, more bad guys, but at least in this part 1 there was nothing really vastly different other than quantity, and there were only a few large ones. Overall, the Green Hell experience is greatly increased by the inclusion of Spirits of Amazonia. It's a lot of fun, although it can be a little repetitive, trying to get to 1,000 trust with them. And this is just one of several maps and several village leaders that you will have to do this with, but the different regions will have slightly different goals, so they won't all be 100% identical. But all of them have the legend, for instance, so you will have a lot of similarities. Now, Incuvo has yet to release the other parts of Spirits of Amazonia, so after finishing this, and it took 19 some hours to finish this part 1, after that, I went and played the Xbox version of this, and I played through the whole Spirits of Amazonia bit, so I can say it was a good time. I really did enjoy it all. It was grand adventure. And I'm finding myself sitting around missing that. And with Spirits of Amazonia, I essentially made the main village for that region was home base. I'd set up camp right outside, get myself really set, have some good dehydrated meats, plenty of water, plenty of whatever I needed, and then I would venture out in a direction and set up a tiny camp, usually somewhere where I destroyed natives, because that would give me plenty of resources very quickly, and that would provide all the sticks and whatever you need to make a little save spot. So you go out, couple days, adventure, come on back to home base, refresh, and start again in another direction. It was pretty routine, but I really did enjoy it. I never stopped having fun. I never thought it was a drag. There was always enough diversity, and you never quite knew what was going to be hunting you, so it was a good time. I hope that Incuvo gets around to finishing this soon, because I'd love to experience the rest of Spirits of Amazonia in VR. The immersiveness of it really makes it so much better than a console.
啦个啦个咿啦咿哟，啦个啦啦咿沙哟咿，啦啦啦啦咿啦沙哟，啦啦啦啦咿沙罗咿，啊啦啦啦咿呀呀沙，沙沙沙沙哩哟咿。